So what type of camera do you use when you filming videos?
Well, I started with using Canons and stuff, and they were like Canon 60Ds, 70Ds, 7Ds, but now I'm using my Sony A7R2. It's a fucking great camera to work with. I mean, I can work with red cameras all day. I'm really used to all cameras, but I really enjoy with the Sonys right now, just because they're so like small, very, portable. You know, you could, like I said, I carry it on my back.
Right, so you pick the smaller ones like that.
Yeah, if I carry the Canon every day, I'm gonna break my back every day. You know, at least I could put this in little couple of lenses that they make, and they're like super light lenses. And you could go on with your day and shoot at any time.
What advice do you have for up and coming videographers that's just starting to shoot videos, or those that's looking to buy a camera to even start their career?
Shit. I mean, you can't go wrong by just like using your basic, Canons that we used to use, which are, the reason I say they're basic is because it's not HD. You know, the quality of the video is so different now. But we got programs that make it to HD for you now, so like that's okay. But I like the more higher end of the cameras, that are out there, just because like it makes your job a little easier. Also, you have more you could actually manipulate what you want to do and shoot in dry colors or more exaggerated colors, or in a different medium, depending on what you want. It's just selected.
You did a lot of videos with Glow Gang artists, the late Capo, Benji Glow, Lil Flash, My Man. How did that come about?
Oh, I mean, I can't ever take that back, that's for sure. I appreciate them very much. Rest in peace, Capo, because goddamn, he was a good friend of mine. I was one of, the last videographers to shoot with him before that tragedy happened. And the rest of the guys like Blood Money too, like goddamn. I appreciate all of them, because if it wasn't for their meanings to expose me as a videographer, and Foreman James also for helping me with like just in general, like putting me on more or less with certain of the members. Now I'm just like straight Glow. Like I do this. I do it for fun. I do it because I enjoy it. I do it because I love it. And there's no better feeling for me, really. I mean, sex is great. Drugs are great. I love eating.
But the passion of what you do.
Yeah, I love what I do. I love filmmaking. I'm a motherfucking filmer, at heart, and I love taking photos, I just like capturing our lives, because today we're here, like Chicago does to you,
Right.
And tomorrow you're gone.
That's true. Speaking of Chicago, being here and gone, how do you feel about the Chicago music scene?
Chicago music scene's pretty fucking lit. That shit's no goddamn joke over here. I mean, go to any other city, it's not gonna be the same. But the scene in Chicago is great. We have great artists, Chance the Rapper's fucking came out of the blue with this gospel rap. Now we've been having drill, we've been had trap, we've been had the gangster music, and I feel like that Chicago has definitely, set this tombstone for what's drill. What else, like what we would call like mumble rap.
Right.
With all these motherfuckers out here, like Little Uzi or, whoever the fuck. These people are just like, it's great, they're awesome artists, but now it's mumble rap where you just say, I'm going to the store, yo, yo, I saw a joint, yo. Like, it makes no sense to me, I grew up with all music surroundings, you know. I love all genres. But I can see how this trap music is evolving to shit right now. But at the same rate, like, it's great. We listen to this shit. Well, fucking, you'll see me on videos just fucking listening to whatever that I really enjoy, you know. But I would like to see like more like artists like that are more lyrical, you know, like the Diplomats, you know, Tupac.
Speaking of like better lyrics, how do you feel about Joe Budden criticizing Chance the Rapper, saying that his music was soft?
That Chance's music was soft?
Yeah.
Oh, that motherfucker's music is soft as shit.
Chicago, you know, he said it was soft.
I mean, how I feel, I always thought Chance's music's been soft, but it's got a good momentum, you know what I mean? But it's soft as cornbread.
When you mean soft, is you talking about because of the violence or just the content of what he rapping about?
No, it's just soft in the. I mean, he's not very violent in most of his songs. So I mean, what sells right now is anything that has violence.
Right.
You know, you could look up all your local PlayStation games, and the first things are the shooting games that are out there that are top selling. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, if you're starting to do something like Kanye did and start his own like music wave, his own like genre of music, then he's got it. He definitely. I mean, you can't lose with Chance. You know, I'll tell you that much. And I appreciate his music. I just don't think it's for me. You know.
Okay. Chicago murder rate is high again. It's 2017. What you think we could do to slow that down?
And shit, all that stuff is interconnected with, you know, how our city literally pushed all these projects out into the rest of the city. But then again, it's their fault for even building these kind of infrastructures that house millions and millions of families. You know, I actually watched a documentary last night about that. You know, like the Robert Taylor homes and like and other project areas. You know, like O Block. You know, like, bro, I've been on O Block. I've written down there, and I've had good times. There's been some crazy times, and all types of other times. But like, the only way we're gonna get rid of this violence is by like, you know, obviously, I'm part of the problem. You know, because I shoot content that has guns. You know, it's very, you know, violent scenes sometimes. Okay. There's drugs, there's money, there's everything that's good, but it's bad, you know. But like I said, that's what sells. That's what most of these artists in the United States are doing, and that's what they're doing. Monkeying around with guns, talking shit about this and that, and who they just killed. Or it's an imbalancement right now in humanity for sure.
Do you ever fear for your life shooting videos with
Glow Gang and
some of these
all my
type
guys?
of artists that like wave guns in the camera? You speaking of like just being around it, you said it's still dangerous, but just filming the video itself, do you ever like fear sometimes that something might go wrong?
Of course, yeah, for sure. I mean, and that's the reason why I have security myself, you know.
Okay.
And like, cause I know of other videographers, you know, that have been in that same predicament where they, you know, they go there to shoot, and if the camera's getting stolen or they're getting robbed, or something that's worse than that, you know. So that's why I have security always. You know, like in a lot of places that I go to in this whole, you know, I travel a lot, I go everywhere. I don't have to have security or carry a gun or do this and that, you know, like. But in Chicago, there's no way around it. Like, real recognize real. It's gonna happen if it's gonna happen.
Right.
And I'd rather be caught with one than without one. That's for sure.
That's always true. So, how do you feel about gun control? You think gun control is an issue or something that can help solve the issue?
The gun control, yeah, I mean, it could help. It could help finish, a lot of this violence that's in the city, but you could buy a gun like it's candy out here,
So do you think if more people had guns to protect themselves, that some of the things that's going on will slow down? Like if you up the gun on me and I pull one out, it would stop people from actively seeking randoms out, maybe?
Well, it's just a way of muting things now, because now we don't even fight each other. And now we shoot each other. And then if it's a conversation before that.
We gotta stop it.